Touchdown Friday Night is sponsored by these local businesses.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Nick Dugan. Tonight, we got 14 games on tap from Northeast Tennessee and just across the border. Some of them old grudge matches, while others pitted unbeaten teams against each other. But first, we get this party started with the Meade Tractor Top Tackle of the Night.
Top Tackle of the Night is brought to you by Meade Tractor.
Kenny, our Meade Tractor top tackle tonight comes from the battle for the milk can. West Green, South Green. Buffalo's looking to score via the ground game, but the Rebels' Dion Blair sends a man airborne. I mean, he just upends him and sets him down. Who said the defensive backs can't stick their nose in on the run plays?
I don't know who got the worst damage there.
Oh, Bus would not score in that drive thanks to our top tackle tonight from Blair.
All right, thanks a lot, Nick. Two teams headed in opposite directions so far this season are the Boone Trailblazers, who have been a major surprise with an unbeaten record, while Elizabethton, which had won 2 of the last 3 Class 4A state championships, off to their worst start since 2012. Cyclones and Blazers playing tonight at William B. Green Jr. Stadium at ETSU, and the Blazers pin the Cyclones inside their own one on a great punt. Dalton Mitchell and Cade Russell get tangled up on the handoff. Boone's Dalton Cloyd jumps on the loose ball in the end zone for a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Jeremy Jenkins' defense does it again. Brandon Blankenship, he's going to pick off the Mitchell pass to squash a Cyclones drive. Elizabethton finally gets close to the red zone in the fourth quarter. Gib Maupin will get sacked by Luke Scott for the big loss on third down. Cyclones' last opportunity on 4th and 19. Maupin heaves it to the end zone just out of reach of Teddy Orton, and Daniel Boone hangs on. Unbelievable. I would never guess this score. 7-0. Just their third victory ever over Elizabethton.
We started off a little slow in the first half, but, Coach Jenkins told us, he said, we're the stronger team out here, and we know what to do, so we manned up the second half and come out here. This team's something special. Offense, we couldn't get it done, but that's all right. So our defense stepped up. We made plays when plays were needed to be made.
It's been a long time since there's been no offensive touchdown scored in a game. 2 great programs, two communities getting after it. Kids played hard. We had our backs to the wall defensively, and had to make a play when we had to. Big win for us going into next week against Morristown.
I think they ought to play all of them at ETSU. Did you hear that crowd behind Jeremy?
Yeah.
Daniel Boone stays unbeaten. They beat Elizabethton by the final of 7-0. It was Reds Bowling Spring. Red, that is, not Reds. They win 28-27. Somebody's, though, had to go tonight between Morristown West hosting unbeaten top-ranked Greenville. Green Devils already trailed in this game 7-0 when the Trojans off to Ajate Dax. That was a mistake. No. Because he finds a seam along the sideline, and he was gone for the touchdown. He had 2 on the night, game tied at 14 all at the break. Fourth quarter now, Morristown West of the goal line gives the ball to Tyson Johnson. TJ also scored 2 on the night. Mo West had the state's top-ranked team on the ropes, leading 21-14. Back comes Greenville. Quarterback Brady Quillen finds a gap up the middle, races into the end zone off the quarterback keeper. That tied the game at 21 all. Then, with just under 3 minutes, someone decides to move the camera. Who is this person? You miss Quillen going to the air on 4th and 10 and finding Mason Laws on this 35-yard touchdown pass. Greenville led for the first time on the night, and they hang on and win tonight by the final of 28-21 over Mo West. Union County beating Cumberland County by the final of 36-24. In Kingsport tonight, Dobbins Bennett came out on fire against David Crockett as Jake Carson is going to find Dylan Weaver. Weaver is off down the sidelines. He's going to be shoved out so close at the 1-yard line. 2 plays later, it's going to be Braden Simpson. Goes up the gut, scores a touchdown, 7-0 Tribe. Then DB's defense stepped up. Cannon Mullen steps in front of this pass for the interception as Crockett was driving. Then a few plays later, Carson rolls out, looks into the end zone, finds Hayden Russell with a nice catch and score. That made it 14-0 Dobbins Bennett, and they didn't look back from there. DB went on to win tonight over David Crockett by the final 49-6. Chucky Doak over Granger 56-30. Nick?
Big one. Thanks, Kenny. One of those backyard neighboring type grudge matches taking place in Carter County with the state's #1 ranked Hampton Bulldogs facing the Cloudland Highlanders at J.C. Campbell Stadium. It was homecoming in Bulldog country, and Hampton already leading 16-0 at the break. There's some homecoming festivities there. Opening kickoff of the second half, Bulldogs' Dominique Burleson receives the kick. He cuts up the field. I don't think so. He goes all the way into the end zone for a score to make it 24-0. Hampton, the Highlanders strike back. Camden Peppers from 1 yard out to cut the Bulldog lead. It's now 24-6. Later in the third, Highlanders with a little trickeration, but they're not tricking anybody here. Gage McKinney, the halfback pass. It's picked off by Elijah McKinney. He sets Hampton up with great field position as he rumbles back into Cloudland territory a few plays later. Levi Lunsford takes the handoff around the right side. Bulldogs 32-6 as Hampton goes on to win tonight 38-6.
I will say it's a type of offense we're better at stopping. We're pretty good at stopping the ground and pound. It's what we do. We know it the best. We run a very similar offense as them, but also it's just like disciplined players versus like disciplined hard-nosed players. It's the same thing. It's just who can do it better. Yeah,
the defense played unbelievable. You know, they moved the ball a little bit early, had a couple big plays. They had one big sweep I think that they busted, but as you know, the overall I felt like the defense played pretty well.
So it is 38-6, and Knox Hall's falling short to Jefferson County tonight, 28-21. Let's head down to the range. 49th battle for the milk can between West Green and South Green, and it was a huge return off the opening kickoff for the Rebels, nearly a touchdown. It got them into excellent field position. A few plays later, Derek Miller from the fullback spot pounds it into the end zone, 7-0. That's right. No more fullbacks around, but that time they got it done. Jaden Gregg, he's going to get picked off here, and guess who? Miller plays a little fullback, plays a little linebacker. He's doing it on both sides. Miller time. West Green's defense would hold, though, getting the ball back, but they're forced to punt it away here. But, Kenny, that football, it's a funny shape, don't you know? And it squirts out of the hands. Baxley Britton is all over it. The Buffs have a shot to tie this thing up, but 4 downs inside the 10, they're stonewalled, and this is our top Meade Tractor top hit of the night coming at you again. Blair with the huge hit as they stonewall the Buffs. But the Buffs get the sweet taste of milk as they rally and end up winning this one as we go to the board 16-14. Cocke County just over Seymour as well, 16-13. That's 5 down, still 9 more to go as we head down to Knoxville to check on Science Hill and Tennessee High. But first, the North Green Marching Band to take us to break.